Hello and welcome to Sunday on the Den, because I forgot to do the video on Wednesday. My name is Aaron, this is
Chris,
and we're coming to you from Manchester in England.
Yes.
Now obviously this week is our relationship advice week, and what better channel to turn to than Men of the Den, where most of our days are now occupied by couples. It's true.
Greg.
Monday is Greg and Derek. Tuesday, Bruno and Thingy. The cute one. What's his name? What's Bruno's boyfriend's name?
Not chuffing, no.
I'm sorry, Bruno, we can't remember what your boyfriend is called. Wednesday is me and Chris, obviously. And Greg, and then his gorgeous boyfriend. I love Greg's boyfriend.
You're horrific.
Not Canadian Greg. Sorry, Derek, I don't love you that much, but... Oh, I love you, just not in a sexual way. Friday, obviously, Eric and Ark. And then just Saturday, Phil. Phil's the only single out of all of us, so... Yeah, we have lots of relationship advice to give, it seems. Maybe.
Probably not.
No. To be fair, I think, for me, relationship is... kind of... often. I want to talk a lot more than Chris does. I want to talk about stuff and work things out and go rah and spew emotions.
And I just don't.
Chris likes to be quiet and not talk about things. But that leads me to my actual point of, I think relationships are a lot of the times about compromise. And meeting in the middle of the two opinions of the two people, and trying to make both happy. Would you agree?
I guess. Sure, why not? Here's my battlefield. Here's your battlefield. This is what I expect.
So you're meeting me a quarter of the way.
Well, that's better than none of the way.
No, thanks. So yes, I like to talk about if something's wrong or if something's upsetting one of us. I like to talk a lot, and try and figure out through words. Chris likes to be quiet and have his own space. And I think a lot of the times in relationships, yes, it's about compromise, but it's also about knowing what the other person wants, feels, how they respond to things. And so there is no one definitive way of giving relationship advice, because every single couple is different, every single person is different. So really, the best advice that I can give is get to know your partner and respond in the way that they would appreciate. And sometimes you are going to have to compromise and meet in the middle.
I guess. That works. Yeah, let's go with that. Cut, print, Emmy.
Yeah.
Probably not an Emmy, but you know, you're not that good.
I'm definitely not that good. You know, I missed Wednesday. We're on Sunday. Be able to admit your flaws and admit when you're wrong as well, Chris.
Yeah, that's not something I can
Chris.
do.
You know, don't always have to be right, Chris. Meet in the middle, Chris.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Chris has this insane need to be right, and you'll be driving along having a conversation about something, he won't agree with you, and then the conversation will go dead, you think it's over, and then 5 minutes later he's got his phone out, he's shoving it in your face and going, "See, I was right!" Or the other occasions when he's wrong, he suddenly goes quiet, his phone goes away, and then he doesn't speak to you for the rest of the day, or he'll change the subject to something completely different because he was wrong.
That doesn't happen very often.
It does happen.
It doesn't.
And when it happens, it's glorious, and I have this warm feeling of greatness inside that Chris can't come at me with his phone and try and crash the car while putting his phone in my face.
I just feel like going back to the compromise point that you should know that it makes me happy, and that rubbing it in my face when I'm wrong just...
Yeah, but I don't rub it in your face when you're wrong. You rub it in my face when I'm wrong.
That's because that's just what I do. I'm just awesome like that. I don't need no shizzle off no one over whether I'm right or wrong, because I'm right.
But sometimes you're not.
99.9% of the time I'm right.
If your math is slightly skew, then yes.
Better at maths than you are, dear.
Yeah, but if 99.9% of the time equals maybe 50 to 60%, then yeah. You're not always right, Chris.
Okay.
Soz, babe. We will see you next week, boys and girls, on Men of the Den. Men of the Den, Men of the Den, Men of the Den. The creepy and the cookie, they're all together ookie. We're called the Men of the Den, Men of the Den. Men of the Den, Men of the Den, Men of the Den, Men of the Den. Goodbye.